Hello, hello everyone. uh, yeah, one shot quality already started, but I have to fix some light for myself here. So here I am. I don't know if this is working. I don't hear any game sound. But yeah, I have to check if I hear myself, to be honest. Oh my god, it suddenly is back. My god, sorry. I'm just home and apparently there was no comms, so here I am on comms. And this is just a starting grid. I have too many things now to set up. It's also very nice that, like, the one time I can't just easily sit, my headset has to be on the charger because it's freaking empty. Okay, so welcome back to F2 Cup, the mid-season F2 Cup, for round 3 and 4, and I don't know on which tracks they are, but I believe the first one is Spa. And yeah, it was my initial plan to commentate this one, but there were too little drivers and I had a backup comms last week, but now I don't. So that's the reason why I'm now here. Yeah, I hope everyone can hear me, to be honest. Okay, yes, that's correct. There's always some kind of test for myself. Okay. Do we have formation lap on this? Oh yes, thank god, it gives me some time. Wow, Steba. That was so neat over the graph. That was totally under control. That was sick though. I don't think I've ever saw somebody being so under control on the graph. Okay, so we have 16 drivers. Yeah, thank you, Charizard. Yeah, I was just a little bit confused, mainly because I always check when I have time to start up a stream, and now I don't. So yeah, we're now here for round 3 and 4, and those are Belgium and France. Out of 8 rounds of F2 races we will do with this grid between the seasons. And later after this stream, make sure to stay tuned on the ALR channel because we are going to announce the allocations for season 9. But let me focus firstly on this one. Standing so far is that Heide is leading this championship with 37 points. He is on the front row, just behind Steba. He's 2 points ahead of Trucker, who committed himself to the cause of starting last every race and see where he can get. He has 35. Skillsy is third with 30 points, and I don't think Skillsy has made it today, no. Black Charizard in fourth with 25, he's fifth on the grid. Rostorm is fifth with 19, he is third. Then it's myself in P6, which I will stay at 18th. Then Trumpet with 11 in 7th in the standings, he is 4th on the grid. And then Olaf, Donny and Joe Royal are at 8, 9 and 10, and they are also all racing, except for Donny, but I think he was going to be here for the second one. So behind the top 5 we have Jamie, Yakaleko, Alu, Pyro, Reaper, Snap, Major, Slimmy, Erminator and Olaf. And then, like I mentioned before, Trucker. Okay. We will do 13 laps here today. Everyone will soft except Ross. That's bold goal. See if it's gonna pay off for him. Okay, here we go then for race 1. Why does my lap counter say 2? Oh, it doesn't anymore. Can I? Yes, this is much better. Full start. And here we go. And already collision between 2 Red Bull teamed cars in the background. And the third Red Bull teamed car is leading the race. And I don't know all these teams out of my mind, so... however, they go side by side. Maybe Heide has an opportunity. He should have big balls to make this move. Oh yeah, and contact. And that's cost him Steva some momentum. It cost both of them momentum, and now it's just who has the best toe. And there was a small opportunity there for Trumpus, I think, but in the end Steva is keeping the lead. Or he doesn't when he spins, of course. So ghosting was very important there, because otherwise the field would be out, and he is unfortunately last. Oh man, he was about to make it work though, and Steva has enough of it already. That's kind of quickly, it looks so promising, but... Where's Steva in the standings, by the way? Did I already mention him, or did he like... No, he DNF'd twice, so that's enough. That says enough. So Heide is now in the lead, and I think everyone has kept position except for the fact that they gained one on... oh no, Black Charizard dropped away some places. But a part of that, and Trucker is already up in 11th. So Heide in the lead, 9, 10th, 2nd. Already ahead of Ross, Trumpus, and then the rest follows with like 3 white markers. Oh wait, with a VSC, anyway. Was this VSC already all the time here? I'm not sure anymore now. Can I see my stream back? Maybe a 5-second penalty for colliding with Snap at the back. Pit stop for Trumpet, so he apparently got damaged then. Oh man, and those pit stops in F2 are already very slowly, and with a front wing change it's even worse. And he has the bad luck that the VSC is now over. Slimmy and Snap also in. But I think I have to go to the front, and the restart went quite well, not really for Jamie. He's under attack by 2 cars. Alu first trying to get rid of Jacko Lacombe and almost went 3 wide. And I think Jack is trying to make the move stick. He defended Alu off. They're in the boat MP Motorsport cars. I think they are. The white and blue over this new livery of the Dutch team. And in the end, Jacko Lacombe makes the move. Oh, but he's in the Campos. I'm so confused by all these different cars. I think the only real change was that Jacko Lacombe passed Jamie. I think I'm gonna believe that. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, Heide is kinda leaving the pack. He won the last race in Portimao in a photo finish with myself. And he's now leading the pack and has a solid and safe gap to Ross. And same goes for the gap further behind to Jacko Lacombe. I think we are gonna see some moves. It's Trucker. We're trying to make something work on Erminator. Erminator is already there. Erminator is ghosting a little bit. Pyro going incredible wide there. And going for the move on Erm. It's kind of a nice angle to watch this. And eventually Erm holds them off. And I think one place further up, Reaper made a successful move on Black Charizard. The Trucker is already fastest of everyone. And there's already a virtual gap. Is Slimmy ever gonna try to drive? Because he was stationary for a very long time. I think he's on the way now. But yeah, he's far behind, and if there are only VSCs coming, it's not gonna help his cause, to be honest. So Trucker had just enough time to do a lap without a VSC to make it a fastest lap. We have almost more viewers than PSGL F6. Amazing. And oh my god, Erm, what have you done? You should not touch other cars, you know. Okay, anyway, we're on the way again. And Jack has left this 3-way battle he had with Jamie and Alu, showing that he had superior pace over the boat and the Motorsport driver. And some kind of a Reaper train forming now. Trucker knowing he will make a move at an unorthodox point where normal drivers can't overtake, but he can. And however, maybe Black Charizard's going for it on the outside. Yeah, this is costing him a lot of time, but he will have a run now on Charizard. It's on the inside here in Pouhon. No, this is not Pouhon, it's Tavolo, I'm sorry. And this gives Reaper a little bit more breathing space, but Charizard is now tucking in behind. But we'll have a chance to re-overtake, and the same goes here for this battle, where Alu is still trying to overtake Jamie, choosing the inside into the bus stop. Further down, Charizard goes incredible wide, and Pyro is successfully passing Erminator, but he will go in the pits for his drive through his normal stop, I don't know really, but he's not the only one going in. Jamie also in. And this is some nice tight pack. But I'm thinking we are going to see Trucker enter the top 5 after 4 laps. We have to enjoy like the racecraft of Trucker while he's still live on stream. Since you won't see him often in next season, in the F1 stream, of course. Make the successful move there on Reaper. Further behind, it's now Pyro who... Oh, that was an awful corner there by Olive. And that invites Major back into the battle, so indeed went in for his drive-through, Jamie pitted for mediums, and Trumpus and Slibby still have to, of course... But like every pit stop is not countable, because in F2 your pit stops are only counted from... Oh, maybe for Jamie it is. Last time it was lap 6, but maybe it's like a different lap this time because the length of the race is also different. A snap is unfortunately out, by the way. So drivers are more apart from each other now. So the only real battle is Pyro has incredible overspeed here on Black Charizard, and so much that he can make a move in Bluejean24. Charizard lets him live though, but he does a good job there. Makes it up to P7. Now it's for Olive. Time to catch up. Trucker. Another fast one of 58.4. Jesus. Can we like compare that? Here, look at this. That is ridiculous. Yellow is sector 2, that's slimming again. Look at it, he's a second quicker than Adu. And I'm not even speaking about the rest. So it's good he starts last every race. Pit stops for a lot of people, so I think this is the lap you can fairly make a pit stop. So Jack is returning here on track. I think Pyro went for a move on Reaper. So that means that the people lost a lot in that section. And Trucker... Oh, that didn't sound good. That sounds like a sick gearbox. What's happening? Almost go wide, by the way, this corner. Oh, yeah, this is causing some kind of battle here. He keeps his ground, and Trucker... I think Adu let him through, to be honest. He was already far behind him, matching in. That sounded like a sick gearbox there by John. So, and now he's going kind of wide, and he's in it. Maybe I should look at it. He's in his third, 4, 5. Yeah, this seems in its 4. Okay. I don't know about, by the way, the gear shifts for an F2 car on a track that I didn't drove, so yeah, don't mind me. Oh, yeah, Heidi's coming in just at the moment as Ross was picking up, and I think everyone is coming in. And Heidi is screwing a big chance of a win with that 5-second penalty. And it's very cold here. I don't like that. But that leaves Ross in the lead on mediums. Followed by Pyro, who went on. Reaper also went on, but already lost 2.5 seconds. Then we will have Heide, and there in the background we have Jackalacco. And Trucker will be behind Jack, but ahead of Jamie and Alupalu. I think Alu lost a lot there, because he was in front of Jamie. Not sure anymore, but... So, only 3 guys have to make a stop, because Terminator also did a stop, and there are massive oh wait, it's not really that massive. Okay. So let's go and watch the march to the front from Trucker. He is halfway his race, and he gained 10 of the 16 positions so far. So yellows, Black Charizard, in a crazy baby with Olive, we're not sure. He lost a lot of time and is now down in 10th. That's the... oh my god, why is this line actually working? The game should punish that, that's ridiculous. I think Trucker is maybe better than in real life Alessio Deletta. I'm not even kidding that. So let's see what he's going to make the move. This is the easy section to do it. Outside of Bluejean24. Yeah, that's fair, because almost impossible to go side by side through Glaciamon if nobody's is really backing up, and I think that's the best solution you can find for it. Ross goes on for another lap. The rest is in, and Trucker has 2 seconds to close off to Heide. So let's see how quick he does that. Oh my god, that's a safety car. Alu lost it on the outer curb, I think, because that's the only way you can spin it there like Fernando Alonso. And is out. And that's a safety car. So, this is an interesting situation where Ross has 30 seconds and is going to pit, of course. And this could help him. Oh, that's very slow. I like that he can defend his car well. So, yeah, we have to see. There was a battle forming up between Pyro and Olive, but yeah, that's over now. There's a delta, of course. Hyde is coming in. Okay. He really wants on the soft, so. Yeah, Ross is in the lead on the soft. Well, that safety car really did him well. And Jamie is doing the same as Hyde. But yeah, I even think that Ross on softs and Trucker on mediums, that maybe Trucker has a small pace advantage, or that they are kind of equal on pace, so it's got a fair fight now for the win. Waited until Terminator is to the back. He's almost a lap down. Oh yeah. Be right back. Okay. So that will be... Man, they're far behind. Maybe it's only 3 laps of racing. Look how far Terminator is still. He's still a minute behind. What's he doing? Let's see how much of a flying lap this is for him. Oh. Listening to people's gearboxes, etc. It's kind of fun though with those two cars. So yeah, Black Charizard is now to the tail. Well, I don't think they will go. They will maybe go one other lap, but not really more than that. Oh man, watch out, man! There's a wall. I don't see them catch up very quickly. 22. 50 seconds it's still. Look how slowly it goes. Whew. Sketchy. Here you got some driving classes presented to you by Earth with a left front wheel on the graph. Look at that entry to Le Combe. Oh, and there he goes. That's what Ali did, but then less harsh. It's remarkable that his whole front wing is still there. Oh, major spun under the safety car. That's interesting. And he's now down to 11. One another lap, so we will do 3 laps. Oh, they're also overtaken at the front, but it's only one place. Slimmy's actually gonna make it though. But yeah. I'm not sure how much of a struggle he has because of that front wing, but... Oh, although you didn't call the wrong safety cars because frickin' Terminator doesn't know what catching up to the field is. However, he says that his rear wing is red. Oh, oh, his rear wing. Wait, can we see that? It's still on the car. Is it like a little bit twisty? No, there's no visible damage to that. Look at that. Ah, yeah, that's over. That's over. He called himself out. I saw him crash on the same place 2 laps in a row, and yeah, that front wing really can use a wish. Yeah, make a wish. Make sure doesn't retire. That's my wish for next race. Okay. Yeah, back to the race. 3 more laps to go, and also there is a good window of opportunity there for Heide and Jamie, who are in 6th and 7th on brand new softs. So potentially they could do something, but let's see how Ross is gonna defend here against Trucker. Oh, this restart. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I thought he was already leaving the station, but he wasn't. I think it worked out well for everyone. Let's go racing. 3 more laps to go. And Reaper was very asleep. And is being passed on the inside by Trumpus. So that doesn't look good. This looks better for Jackalacco, who is together with Olive trying to make a potential move on Pyro, who is suddenly at a podium position. I think he was in that last race too. And Ripper's going for the pass back on Trumpus. The door is being shut there by Pyro. And Heide and Jamie also were in a small battle. And Reaper repassing Trumpus? No, Trumpus repassing Reaper, technically. This is a big ass train now because Heide and Olive are also catching up now. I think it was Pyro who slammed the door. but fairly so, because he had every right there to do that. And also the fight for the lead now. No penalties for nobody. That's an interesting scenario. I don't think I've ever commentated on a race where nobody had a penalty at the finish. I probably will jinx it for someone. Reaper now in the tussle with Black Charizard. But yeah, we have to see if Trucker does it again. Was defending the inside. Defending the middle a little bit more. Going a little bit wide, and now Trucker has to commit to the inside. Good stuff, he's still there. And one of them is lagging. And eventually it made Ross having a better exit there. Jackalacco on the outside of Pyro for podium. He wants to cut back to the inside, but is losing his end plate because he miscalculated that, I think. And immediately loses the position to Olive and potentially also to Heide. To go back to this, there will surely be position changes there because Jack would damage. But we have to see Ross trying to defend in the penultimate lap against Trucker. He has the inside, but I think Trucker will be far enough alongside to stay there until the next bend. And he indeed does. And is up into the lead from last place. Goes wrong with Heide, I think, or semi-wrong. It goes really wrong with Charizard. We've seen him back spinning in the back. And that rules Heide out of podium contention. And all the tussle and drama behind here still makes sure that Pyro has that position. And is now technically only under threat by Olive and Jackalacco, because Jamie also dropped off. So both soft runners dropped off. And now Jamie's maybe will damage, potentially. Could it be the case? Yeah, end plate on the right hand. The same right for Jackalacco, or did I mistakenly? No, they both have that. It's remarkable then that Jack can keep up. Oh my god. And Slimmy just pinned it there, a la Giovinazzi. Jacko's really working with his car, and Jamie has the same issue, and now Trumpet is coming for him. There on the inside. And again, like, oh no, don't make contact the second time, because that normally goes wrong. And Heide doesn't have any damage. Our final lap, the arrest is enabled for what it matters. Oh, wait. Oh, Trumpus wants to give it back, or has to give it back, something in that chart. But he gives himself a good exit though. However, no, he doesn't. So he wants to do it all over again. Charizard retired, so every finisher in a point. And now these three are really close to each other, and it can give Heide an opportunity for a double toe. Or they're just gonna both pass Jamie. That's more like. However, oh, Heidi's going for it. Does he make it work? Not in one corner, but he makes the double overtake with a small drift there. Trompus can maybe counter. Good fight there though. Oh my god, there was some contact and Trompus completely lost control of his car. And luckily didn't collect anyone. And yeah, Heidi made it work. A double overtake in a straight at two corners maybe. Trompus also passing Jamie. Repassing, I have to say. Yeah. I'm glad I witnessed this battle because in the top 5 there were no position changes. It means Trucker's gonna win, not by a large margin, but again from the back to the front. Did he do that? I think he did that in the first race, right? Yeah, in the first race he did that. But in the first race there were like 15,000 safety cars, so. And the second one he screwed himself by pitting too early and getting penalties. Also in the pit lane, so. But here he comes, Trucker for his second win in the cup. Ross finished him in second, doing also a good result for the championship. And a well-earned podium. Now it's finally a real podium for Pyro. And check out. Boom! Hey! Oh man. And not so good for our championship leader Heide. So this is your race result. We have a 1-2 for Ukraine. Great to see. And Olive also did a really good job because maybe from Trucker we can expect this. However, the fastest lap of Ross was close. So they were matched to each other because Ross had a tire advantage. I think that says enough. But good stuff by Olive there from 15 to 4. Yeah. And essentially 10 finishes. And Reaper dropping off to 90 in the end. So yeah. Really? Slippy. Oh god. He technically finished the race, I think. But anyway. It's so cold here. I'm also freaking tired. I've been on the run and on the road all day. And I have to stay awake for questions of the allocations that will come. So people, if the allocation stream is coming, please don't be a dick, okay? We tried our best in making the best allocations, okay? And if it was really wrong, we will see it after 2/3 hours, and then races. See how How tired I am. Not sure how long we will wait, but I don't know what this means for the championship now, by the way, but yeah. France has 15 laps, okay. Is it like that every second race is like just the top 10 reversed? I think it is, because quali is off. So that means Reaper on the front row. Or top 8. Okay. Donny, are you in? Are you racing? I have to see that. I'm normally Donny's teammate, but yeah, if there's no commentator, I have to come, unfortunately. So he has to take some the points for the team tonight. What do you want? May I reserve a car for me? What kind of car do you want, a Volkswagen, an Audi, a Merc? You can call the shots. I thought top 10 got reversed, because I can remember that, like, I got just screwed in Portimao, because I was 11th, and then of course I gained 2 places, because who are starting at the back? Trucker and somebody else that's quick also, Winnerly starts at the back, but I'm not sure who. It surely isn't Steva. France, vive la France. Vive la France. Oh yeah, we are going back to Imola in the real season. So if we go back to... Wait, Imola is already in the game. Oh my god, sorry. Okay. You can't do drive F2 starts. Okay. Yeah, see, it's a top 10 reverse. And Trucker at the back. Okay, fair. Because I was thinking, why is Black Charizard in 10 then? But I don't want to be rude indeed, but it's a good thing that Trucker starts at the back each and every time. So the grid is Major and Reaper on the front row, and Jamie and Trumpus, Heide and Dracolacco. Looks better now for Heide championship wise. Olive and Pyro, Ross and Black Charizard, and Slimmy, Terminator, Alupalu, Snap, Stega, Dunny and Trucker. So let's see how this is going to unfold. I've made 14,000 steps today. That's a lot for me. No way. It even gave me a celebration ante. 2.5 hours of walking time. I did walk a lot of that. I agree. Okay, but now we're going to home. So, yeah, the #1 car on the pole. Why is the only one to heart? Are there freaking hearts on this? Yeah, I want to see that. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Woohoo. And we're underway. And some people really have a great start, like Major himself. Jamie already on the inside on Reaper. Reaper tries to hold on. Is still next to him, not anymore now. He has to be, again, it looks like his car's just bogging down, because he's also gonna lose out to Heide if he is not careful. A little bit of contact there. Heide goes around the outside. And some people really pass Reaper like he's not existing. Oh, JB already pick up the tail of Major, and Heide has an incredible toe there. Let's see what he does with it. Is he going to catapult himself into the lead? He really can if he dares to brake late. Yeah, he has to cut the curb there a little bit. Oh wait. At least he gained 1 place. And he prevented JB of overtaking Major for the lead. And there is a problem at the back for Terminator and Donny, I think. And Pyro has cut a whole part of the track, apparently. We're really tense here, and here we got side by side Trumpus and Dracolacco. And they're still side by side. Trumpus now on the good side. Jack has to take Ross behind them in consideration. Oh, is there a move coming there? No, it's more like Trumpus defending himself, to be honest. Heide still on second, Slimmy is already into the pits, and we have Olive here also making a move on Reaper. And Reaper dropped from 2nd to 5th in 1 lap. Ouch. And what do we have here? Oh, they're so close to each other. Reaper losing another place. It's like it. But also the lines he's taking into the corners, because Trumpus is also going to pass him now. And there comes his teammate. Oh my god, I think this is too painful now to watch. I think that's too painful now. I just assume that he is 14th in 2 corners. And also penalty. Please don't pick on the weak ones. Okay, that's not allowed. Heide closing in on Major. Make sure that this pack is still staying close together, the whole top 12. Kinda sad though. Reaper is, however, still on 8. Alu is under pressure by Trucker, who is now up to 11th after 2 laps. And he's diving down the inside there. He tries to, but I think Alu has a great line to defend through this corner. Especially with the traffic up ahead, but the places where Trucker can find traction are sometimes unbelievable. Oh, wait a minute. Passes have been made. JB under attack by Olive. Black Charizard is into the pits, and there is yellow because of Urminator, of course. Who has a great time. Jackalacka with fastest lap. And Olive eventually makes the move stick on JB for now. For P3, and now Jackalacka will be also key to make progress here. Yeah, it's kind of painful to see that Reaper is so much off the pace compared to like everyone. Because he is folded the second train now. I don't know if he's like experimenting with something new, settings wise. I would love to also. I'm not going to look at that battle. I think that's kind of harsh to look at. Trump is going wide there. And given Ross maybe a possibility. But it also makes sure that these two have now lost connection to this trade for the lead. The trade for the lead, the battle for the lead was 12 drivers, now it's only 5. And we have Olive who is trying to make a move. On the inside on Heide shows very good pace. And Jack is staying behind Jamie for the moment. He's trying to make a move there, but and Major's still in the lead. Because these guys are kinda busy with trying to overtake each other instead of trying to take the lead so far. However, maybe Olive can do now, since he made 3 great overtakes and put in the fastest lap of the race so far. And here they are still side by side again, I can say, and this allows Trumpus back into the battle. Jack gets 3 seconds because of going wide there, because he's battling. Those are the harshest 3 seconds, but I think he's going to end up with the position in the end. And he does, and is done after getting a penalty. Another one. You can prepare himself for like the allocation. Slimmy now at fastest at 44.9. I think Olive is actually going to do what I just advise everyone. Making a pass for the lead. If you can, why not? And he's making it work, and the same for Trumpus on Jamie for 5th. And Ross is now also back into this. And penalties are being picked up much easier compared to last race. Yeah, Reaper did the only sensible thing he could have done, really, to pit. To be honest, yeah. A red win again, was it again the rear? There's everywhere carnage of Olive, everywhere. There's even a battle for P15 if you look at this. But I can't like put it on the screen because this is one hell of a big train. And that was a late call by Ross. In 50% league races that will be a penalty. And he knows because he's steward. But I don't think anyone is going to complain here. Trucker finally with the fastest lap, you can say. JB tried to make a move on Trumpus. Jackalacka is going for a potential cutback. It looked like this is an attempt of a cutback. That Major went deep into the corner and that Jack is now benefiting from that. And now we have Major being a little bit of a blockade here. And that makes sure that JB is being able to get ahead of Trumpus again. You can't like make a move here, but maybe slightly later. Oh my god. Trumpus actually got a 3 seconds because of that. I don't see anything now. Thank you. Jamie. Oh man, and there's some contact there. But he saves it. And in the meantime, Trumpus is now under pressure. And really side by side for a very long time with Trucker. Trucker has the inside of the corner. Trump is going that wide that Steva has passed. What's Steva doing here? I haven't mentioned his name so far. Major is dropping now. He lost 2 positions in 2 corners, and is going to lose a third by the means of Trucker, especially if you break that early. Even gives Steva a chance to come past. And also Trumpers, so yeah. Maybe it's a good time to pit. Exactly, like I said. A lot of people pitted. They basically only these 3 didn't. Jamie, Steva and Trumpers went further on. So everyone do the heart. X-Prize, I was just wondering where you were. I'm very curious to hear your story. It's fine though, it's no problem, but suddenly I came into the lobby and there was no comms. So I felt the urge to do it, of course. I bet a 5 on that he fell asleep. Oh, Trucker with a penalty. Oh god, if you see him with a 3-second time penalty, I'm going to close the steward's office because I can't be asked for that kind of shit in an off-season off-season championship. So these 3 went on. Further, Slibby has to still pit, but Slibby is far down. And yeah, this is kind of a cool 3-way battle for the lead, but I think all 3 guys, I think the best choice for all 3 guys is to pit this lap. I called it! He overslept! I called it. Oh man, Trumpers went kinda wide there, so it didn't really look good. Please go into the pits. Yes, and everyone is. So that makes Olaf, I guess, the leader, and then there are 3 guys following closely to each other behind. Heide, Jackalacco and Ross. Heide and Ross pitted a lap earlier. Don't think it's gonna cost him that bad. The 4-way battle will become... It can become a 4-way battle for the lead though. And almost everyone has at least 1 penalty. And there they come! There they come! Oh, and they're all the pitters lose the positions to the top 4 except Jamie and Ross. However, when I finish that sentence, Ross is taking good use of the fact that he has all the tires at the moment. And so the top 4 guys that pitted earlier are having track position now. The same with Trucker. Oh my god, and suddenly Ross is in the wall and Jamie is in the wall. And it looked like 2 separate incidents. I was about to say that Trucker still has to like gain a lot of positions if he wants to be in the contention for the win, since he only just passed Trumpers and he only was 7th. And I wanted to say that, and then 2 guys put their cars in the wall and he is now 5th. And this is also helping Trumpers, the fact that Jackalacco is making, I think, a successful move on Heide. But they're fighting, and Reaper can't be asked anymore. I once had 74 seconds of penalties on Paul Ricard and no disqualification. You know how you do that? That's just cutting the whole final sector in the final lap of the race, because you will come across the finish line before the game can get you disqualified. That's major strategy, no? So take that into mind. Do it some kind of race that's not really anything about. So this top 6 is kind of close though. Oh, Trumpus! Oh my god, he almost lost it. I think I got a... No. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he lost touch to this group, and now, oh my god, well, let's see. Fuck. There are overtakes here. Jackalacco on the lead, and Heide defending from Steba. And they're now side by side, Olive and Jack. Oh my god, don't touch each other. Give each other enough space. I know there is a lot of tarmac off track on this circuit, but still, don't push each other off track. Oh, there, opportunistic move there by Trucker. He can potentially gain a place on Steba. Yeah, Steba's going very deep into that corner. But yeah, I don't care. Someone get some rough defending against Trucker. That's allowed in my opinion. Because otherwise he passes all those cars way too easy. And he eventually does now. But he had to fight for it, and that's a good thing to see. So Trucker now into 4th, and he has 7 laps to do something though. 7 laps, that's a lot. Right? Yeah, 7. Oh my god, I can't like look away. Oh no, and oh my god, it went so well for him. It went so well for Olive. And this looks more like a spin caused by contact. And now he's suddenly all the way down to 7th. Not really out of contention, but he's not in the thick of the action anymore. That means that Jackalacco is now leading the race ahead of Heide. And yeah, Trucker already has some kind of overpace on a lot of other drivers, but also drivers just bidding it or getting screwed. So that makes it even more easier for him. Top 3 within 5 tenths, within 4 tenths I think. And Trucker with a great line through that section. He did this move before and he pulls it off against Heide. Heide's still there. Yeah, he can brake a lot later. He gives a lot of room though on the inside. I mean, it was fair play though. But yeah, Trucker sometimes finds more grip on the outside of a corner than on the inside, so fair. Steba going a little bit wide. Oh, he's going for it! Oh my god, yeah, I was about to say it, that maybe you can go for it, but I wouldn't do it if I were him, and it shows why. And it's kind of a good save though, because he only loses the place. I don't think he maybe even loses a place. He was on his way to gain one on Heide, but he successfully defends against Trumpus. But this battle is not over though. Trumpus and Steba on the best, like the freshest hearts. Oh yes, it's Crush 7 message. He will, don't worry. Right. Oh yeah, if I have, like, if I can't, oh my god, Trucker went completely to the inside for a very tight move of Jackalacco, but there's a great action here by Jack. Only problem is it's not good enough, and Trucker still has the inside. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. And what are we going to say about that, ladies and gentlemen? I have a feeling on a circuit like Paul Ricard you can always leave space, so you can always like avoid getting into an incident. Especially something I just saw. And yeah, it's one win for Trucker and one, slightly, one race with a little bit more problems. We can say it like that. Oh, we have again, there are only battles for the lead now in the last 5 laps. Incredible. Heide defending from Steva, but Steva with a great switcheroo. Is he gonna make it? Because Heide is still there. And are they going to... Oh my god, yeah, there is a little bit of front wing now missing from Heide's car. That contact didn't look like that. It should be front wing, should cause have any effect on front wing. Look how much pace he lost, like in that small left-hander where you really need that part of your front wing. And it almost caught out Trumpus, who had to avoid and go off track. And it also let Alupalu through, and it looked like a great position for Heide, and I almost wanted to say that they were going to show how you battle correctly for the lead, but they also failed. And Steva is... Okay, no, that was not within the limits. Can we also have 2 drivers fighting for the lead and not screw each other up, or one of the 2? That would be really nice. Jackaleko is still in this battle though, although his off-track excursion with Trucker. Because I think in the end, of course, Jack was pushing Trucker to a certain position on the track, and almost off-track. Still, on a track like France, if you avoid getting spun out by someone else by going off-track, then I would have made that decision. But yeah, it's split second decision, so yeah, it's hard. Oh my god, Heide is being sent into the Shadow Realm, or Realm, or how the fuck you say that. I know how you write it, but that looked like more unfortunate. That looked like more like the back end of Jack stepping out and touching with Heide, and he being unfortunate because he's just alongside. And I think Karma hit Jack back fairly, because he got a 3-second penalty 3 corners later. So that's some kind of win-lose situation. And I know he's not doing it intentionally. Jackaleko, he's a really good and fair driver. I tested his racecraft in the F1 leagues on Mexico the other day when I drove an F2 race in Mexico to make sure there was enough attendance. Yeah, and I'm surely this is just unlucky how this went. And Trucker's all the way down in 14th now. So this leaves us only with like three main guys left for the win, and maybe Ross can do something because he's the only one without penalties. But it's now Anu, who was a little bit invisible for the first 11 laps, but benefiting massively from the fact that everyone, went into battle with each other and then eventually went off track or got damaged or whatever. Steva with the fastest lap though, so maybe he can pull away if he pulls off that. For Steva the only real question is if he can like not spin the last 3 laps, and I hope I didn't jinx it. Yeah, if I saw you, I would have invited you, but then I was like, the battles I just saw were so insane that I didn't have time to like go away from it and go into the invite menu, and now it's only 3 laps left. But don't worry, you're back in the comments for next week and or in over 2 days. Yeah, I was just very invested in this race because there was a lot of battling, and there still is. Because I still can't get my eye out off this, to be honest. Oh, the penalties. No, I'm going to get it. I'm going to leave it as a surprise. That's my signature commentary. You can see it in the end who wins. The only thing you know is that Ross can have an advantage, but so far he only has an advantage over Olive. So Alu really went for the assault on Trumpus, but Trumpus defended that well. And yeah, now finally it's easing down a little bit, slowing down, yeah, easing down, but yeah, it's also the final 2 laps, so. And yeah, there was potential that I couldn't like be here for racing or commentary today and Wednesday, but today I just made it, and for Wednesday I'm for 80% sure that I will be here. But yeah, X-Prize can take over commentary then. Said yeah, 17 is a good grid, but yeah, if you always have Terminator as DNF, and Jamie by the way DNF. Did I ever knew that? I don't know. Okay, since it's the penultimate lap, I can show a different battle for a moment, and that's between 2 drivers I don't think I've had on the stream yet. Because in both races they had problems, and for Donny of course only this race. But they're finally now back into contention for points, and I can shuffle back now already to Olive, who spins again. And he was in a fight with Heide, and I think he gets penalty for this, because he was, yeah, 5 seconds, okay. Because I get the point that you want to go on, but you were at the entry of the corner, so if you like cut it like that, then they're not going to be happy. But yeah, I wanted these 2 guys to give them some screen time. And Reaper, I'm afraid that Reaper has like 20 seconds of penalty. Snap trying to do something, but can't make a move so far on Donny. Oh no, don't worry, it's a small championship, mate. Yeah, of course I had 18 points, because I had a good, you saw that, I had a good race in Portimao, but this leaves me even more underdog. And I wouldn't be commentator for this F2 event if you weren't there anyway. That was my preference. And I also said to Ross, like, for each and every racing day, cheers out. He pitted too early. I see it now. Harsh 12 laps. He pitted too early and thought he accomplished the the tire. Oh my god, that's some kind. Oh, I'm gonna run that in. That's hilarious. But yeah, I was going to be commentator anyway. If there was be a full grid. It was only that I was convinced by the fact that there wasn't a full grid and you were there as a commentator. Those were the 2, yeah, objectives that needed to be met if I wanted to race. Donny defending well here against Snap, to be honest, but I can't not really look into this further. I even missed, because of my story, the whole fact that, oh, and now it goes wrong with Snap, of course. I even missed the fact that Alupalu still passed Steba, and at the moment Steba is going through the final corner to win this race, but yeah, does he really win it? That's the question. He looks happy with his small weaving. Yeah, that's the same as Alu. Trumpus had more, and I think the rest also has too many. Anyway, yeah, the top 3 was kind of clear. The top 2 was kind of clear. So Steva wins, Alu in second, a finish 1-2, and Trumpus eventually in third. And indeed, like I said, Ross benefiting from him having no penalties, up to fourth, Heide 5th, Chacoleko 6th, Olaf 7th, Donny eventually in 8th, Major in 9th, and Pyro, who had an awful first corner, I think, saved himself and didn't get a point for it because Trucker did a great job by putting in a fastest lap and not getting a lot of penalties. I think he had only 3 seconds, and that makes sure that he at least finishes in 9th with a fastest lap, and Major in 10th, and then Pyro snapped swimming, and Reaper is, yeah, he's done. Yeah, Charizard, you really have to pay attention from which lap onwards. you can make an acceptable pit stop, one that is illegal. And it's always that if you follow your strategy given by Jeff, then it never goes wrong. Kama Torila Tavadan. Okay. Wait, let me do something more Finnish. Tenehen on Helpua. Oh, maybe he helped him with something of his strategy. If help is help in Finnish. Heti kun vain Servier Malin. I try to pronounce the A with the dots on it as like Temehen instead of Tamahan, because I think that's correct, but I don't know. That's something easy. Here's your entertainment, man. So yeah, look at this. Yeah, there were 9 seconds for Trumpus, even 10 for Olive, 18 for Major. Starts from pole and ends with a point. And Donny also doing a good job from 16 though. That was it. And unfortunate for Charizard, because I think he was on his way for some points. So, well, okay. Well, at least I did my commentary duties. If X-Prize is going to be there for all the remaining races, then maybe I will join, if there's no room, of course, then I will join as co-coms, but... Yeah, you have to change your front wing, because you pit for that, but that screws you because you have to make another one. That's how the F2 rules work in this game. And I agree that it's bullshit, but you could have known it. You surely could have known it. So yeah, we have an interesting race where, especially in the second race, almost everyone at the front died, and yeah, that... but, well, I had a little bit of fun here. It was a little bit in a rush. And now I'm going to eat some leftovers. Because of that. So yeah, until oh yeah, in 5 minutes, live on this channel, allocations for season 9 of the F1 of the F1 League. I have to say that now because we also have GT and ACC and every other sport you can imagine. So in 5 minutes we will premiere it, and yeah, we were thinking about doing a live stream or a premiere. But yeah, I recorded it 2 nights ago with Reaper, and I didn't want to do that again because I think it sounded great. So we're doing it as a premiere, so be sure to check that one out if you want to know where you are being placed. I think everyone who is in Sprint already knows that he's in Sprint, only like 3 or 4 drivers are reserve. And everyone who has a season 9 role knows that he will be on the grid as a full-time over reserve. So you will hear me if you go back to that. If you watch that stream, you will hear me in 4 minutes again. But that's not real life, so enjoy the allocations and see you somewhere soon.